Barcelona will play off against Real Valladolid in La Liga matchday number 24, and in all honesty, this is the game where it's do or die because we got a lot to win but also a lot to lose. In the past few weeks, we got a lot of questions surrounding this team, like what's going to happen with Philippe Coutinho, and today, boom, we just got a banger, and that is that Real Valladolid is renewing for Barcelona. So this is a game where I believe basically the staff, the players, and more importantly, the manager itself have to prove that that appointment is one that we can live with, and we just gotta satisfy the fans. This is a game for the fans because crunch time is approaching, and if we don't get the right things before this game against Olympique Lyon, then we're doomed for the rest of the season. Barcelona need to get the win in this one against Real Valladolid. I cannot stress this enough. What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? Boys here, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And before moving on, I just want to say to you guys that if you haven't watched my two latest videos in where we talk about the league and the future of Barcelona, how we are approaching transfers, well, go check that one out. And the other one is about Ernesto Valverde and his renewal for Barcelona. So if you want a little bit more in-depth analysis on that one, be sure to also check it out. It's a really good video. I just know it. I made it. No way. But yeah, you should also check that one out. And one more thing before starting off this video, be sure to check out our friends at Golazo Jersey. Links are also going to be in the description down below. They're a very good place to get cheap, reliable, quality footballing kits, so go there and get yours. So just like we always do, we're going to start off by taking a look at the head-to-head reports and recent form of the both two teams entering this game. And well, starting off by taking a look at the host Barcelona, we can see that our recent form is really that much better than the one of Real Valladolid. It really isn't. Excluding, of course, that we, well, had much tougher opposition as we had to face Bilbao, Madrid and Valencia. In all honesty, I'm much more worried about this dip in form than the one we had at the start of the season. The reason behind this is that the context in which it's happening is far worrying. At the moment for Barcelona, it's crunch time. The matches are coming thick and fast and we're not performing at those standards. Don't bring up that we're rotating players or resting players, because just compare us then to a team like Real Madrid, and you can see that they are far more consistent team of late. And trust me, I also hate making comparisons to our rivals, believe me, but if our opposition are doing something well, we might as well learn from it, right? So the next few games Barcelona are the most important of the season at this moment. Okay, Valencia, Bilbao, I can be disappointed, but against Valladolid, against Lyon, against Real Madrid in the return leg in La Copa del Rey, and then against Madrid in La Liga, we cannot lose. On the other hand, Sergio's team, Valladolid, have been struggling, but thanks to the decent start they make at the start of the season, they have maintained themselves at 15th, which is a very respectable position. However, only one win in the past 6 games is definitely not good enough. And the one thing that I really want to highlight from Valladolid against Barcelona in these past few games is that they've gotten 16 bookings in the last 6 games we've played against them, which in all honesty is not good enough. However, this clearly shows that they're going to be a team which are not going to back down. They're going to be a team that will make up for the lack of individual skill with hard work and aggression. Valverde needs to take this into account because a bad selection of players and a bad selection in the first team can really result in us overworking our squad and potentially make them really tired and exhausted for that game against Lyon. And trust me, I don't want that, you don't want that, Messi doesn't want that, and certainly not Bartomeu. Now I'm going to go into my potential 11s, and in the case of Barcelona, I'll be going with a 4-3-3 formation, obviously, which will include Marc-André Ter Stegen in the goalkeeper position, a back four formed by Nelson Semedo, Jason Murillo or Thomas Vilmerren, alongside Clement Lenglet and Jordi Alba. The reason why I'm not giving a definite center back is that in recent weeks, we've seen that, for instance, as soon as Todibo got into the squad, which I don't believe he's gonna play. Don't you believe that I feel Todibo will play in this game. But since he came in, it apparently seems that Murillo has gone down the pecking order, but also Thomas Vermeulen, and really Ernesto Valverde is already thinking of Todibo as a player for next season, and it's including a little bit more on the drills and runs that he's doing basically in training. And this leaves it up open in the air whether Murillo or Vermeulen is going to play, because they are players which both have experience in La Liga. They have been here for a lot of years, so it's up in the air who we're going to play with. In my eyes, I will go with Jason Murillo just because he is a natural right-footed center back. I believe that he will also be good enough to give an adept rest for Gerard Piqué for this game, in favor, of course, of having him fit for that game against Olympique Lyon over midweek in the Champions League. And now in the midfield, I'm going to go with Sergio Busquets, Arturo Vidal, and Philippe Coutinho. Honestly, I'm fed up of suggesting Coutinho and Vidal together because I don't know, I may talk about them on 1000 match previews and Valverde will never put them together. He would just go with Rakitic. But in this one, please, Valverde, for fuck's sake, just put them two together because we don't have the spark anymore. Arthur is not here. He's injured, so we are going to need that quick passing football. If it's not Coutinho, at least put Aleña, because our midfield has been really slow against Athletic Bilbao. You can just see it from a mile away. We just needed somebody else there to stretch out the field in the mid play and really command by doing quick passes and connect our midfield to the strike force, because this just takes me back like the last few games. Luis Suarez has been playing really bad. Why? Because he doesn't have a single delivery into his area, into the position he was playing. We just need somebody to be able to stretch passes in that midfield, and Coutinho can do that. For please, Valverde, stick him in there. I know you have been trying him in training. Has been reported by Sport Marca that Valverde has been putting Coutinho in the midfield, so hopefully this is going to be the match where we finally see him back at his original and destined position. And well, up top, I'm gonna go with Ousmane Dembélé, which I think is gonna be playing this game like 100%. But however, it's either going to be a rotation for Suarez or Messi. If Messi is 100% fit, I think we should play him alongside Dembélé and Boateng, and if not, then Suarez should play with Malcolm and Dembélé. We must remember that this is going to be a game in which Barcelona will be allowed to have the ball as well as pressure Valladolid in their own half. Or, well, at least we hope. This is going to be a game in which Barcelona can blow the opposition out of the water. So there is really nothing holding us back. And this is a game where Barcelona and the squad, and most importantly Valverde, have to prove the reasons why on the pitch, which he's renewing for 1 more year. And this is a game where 3 points can be getting the first 30 minutes into the game. Anything less, in my opinion, really we've underperformed. Having Dembélé, having Suarez / Boateng or Messi / Malcolm in this side can, plus Coutinho in behind, can help us to really have an amazing performance. The performance that we need for that upcoming game against Lyon. This for me has to be the trial, the preparation for that one, because if I don't see a good performance in this game, I have nothing in my cards to say that we're gonna perform good against Lyon. So please guys, come on, let's do this. In the case of Real Valladolid, I think Sergio will most probably set out his team in a 4-4-2 formation in defense / 4-3-3 in attack, with our OG third goalkeeper, Jordi Masip, with also Moyano, Kiko Olivas, Fernandito Calero, and Nacho in defense. In the midfield, I'm going to go with Alcaraz, Fernandez, and Mikel. And then up top, well, I'm going to go with Sergio Guardiola and Tony Villa, but behind them, we're going to have Keco. Keco can be that player that can just play in between the lines and, of course, try to connect the midfield and the attack. And I'll explain later on in my analysis because I believe he can be really important for Real Valladolid, especially in the way that he wants to hurt us. So, well, moving directly into my tactical analysis of the game, I believe that the formation that I mentioned for Real Valladolid will probably be very efficient if we let them. Real Valladolid are going to remain tight at the back with the possibility of course, isolating 2 outlets in Guardiola and Villa, in which they can pump balls into directly from the back line or via quick transitions with Keco. Just as a side note, I also want to say that I feel really bad for Keco because at this age, at 26, 27, I would have thought that he would be playing for a team like Sevilla or Valencia. It's just really not a waste of talent, but it has not really gone his way, has it? So yeah, we must be very careful about what Real Valladolid is going to do here. They're going to allow us to have the ball. They're going to sit back. They're going to defense. They're going to try to make this huge Trump wall between their box and their goalkeeper. That is something that they're going to try to do because they know that we're coming into this game to win. Because this is not something away. This is not some bullcrap or anything. We're going here at the Camp Nou. This is our place, this is our home, and we're gonna go there and try to attack them. That's how the game plan for us should go and probably will do. But then that's gonna why Real Valladolid are gonna try to defend. They're gonna try to just exploit the few moments out of, I don't know, when we're on focus, try to hit us from the very first minute. That's something that also Barcelona, time and time again, I've been saying that we've been really lacking. That from the start of the games, we've conceded almost as many goals as we've done from the later minutes. That is something that Barcelona needs to be very careful with, because starting off in moments like this ones, we just shut down and teams get us in the very first 10 minutes. Like we've seen with Real Madrid, a team of their quality keep going at us for at least 30 minutes. And Barcelona didn't react. So I don't want that to happen for us, and I don't want that to especially happen in the later stages of the Champions League. So that's a problem that we right now need to fix. So against Valladolid, we cannot allow those. We have to be the guys in charge, and we have to be the team proposing the football, because that's how you win games. And in the case of my prediction, I really believe that Barcelona has everything to win and get a victory here. I believe that we can get the 3 points easy. I really do think that we can get it easy as long as the team play good and there's an attitude. There's a change in attitude, because in the last two match days we've been really crap, and the same with the game against Real Madrid in La Copa del Rey. It has not been good enough from Barcelona in these past few weeks, and we as fans shouldn't be sitting around and trying to blame the problem of Valverde and stuff like that, because yeah, he may have a part of the problem, but also the squad, and this is a problem that can easily be fixed. So we cannot start speaking out about just things that we can control. The players can make a real change here, and it's up to them. Messi has said, well, he wants to win the Champions League, whatever. Well, prove it. Tell you're the captain. Go with your players, motivate them, because it's really important every single game. Because if you win every single game, I bet that you will be much better for those crunch time moments like we have from the next game against Olympique Lyon. I'm gonna go with a Barcelona victory 3-1 at the Camp Nou tomorrow against Real Valladolid. If it's not 3-1, it's gonna be 4-0. I believe that Valladolid is going to score a goal, because that's just who we are right now. And after that, I feel that Barcelona will react, or probably they'll just get a goal in the last few minutes and we'll be cruising from the first one, hopefully. But now, guys, it's your turn to leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comment box down below. Tell me what you think of this game, tell me what you think of the lineup, and tell me what do you think Barcelona needs to do to win this game. Do you have faith in Valverde and the squad to get the 3 points in this one? Because I do. You know, I have faith. You can take me down all you want, but I'm still gonna believe in my team. That's one thing that I'm always gonna be proud of, and I'll always be doing to basically my rest bed. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to drop us a like and leave us a subscribe. If you didn't, well, leave it a dislike and tell me why in the comment box down below. Feedback is always useful to improving in a platform like YouTube, and I'm very excited to hear what you have to say about it. See you in the next one. Take care.